Hi, I'm back. Just finished a blog on quilting, on making a baby quilt. As you can see, this is the background from the other one. And I also wanted to make another one. In one of my earlier vlogs, I mentioned about not learning how to read till I was 24. And I went to an adult education center and they they gave me a test. That's the best way to say it. And at that time, my comprehension of what I was trying to read was nil. I am very, very dyslexic. And yes, one of my problems is I drive backwards, but only in reverse. A hint of how dyslexic I am. When I was in the 10th or 11th grade, I was in gymnastics. Went to Colorado State gymnastic meet. A young girl was hurt for the floor exercises. I was not scheduled, but I knew the compulsory routine, so they put me in. But I did the whole routine in perfect order, but in reverse direction, and we got zeros. Would have been better to leave me out. That's how dyslexic I am. Now go back to the reading. When I first started reading, after going to the adult education center and them helping me learn how to read, the first book I read was it was a Harlequin romance called Just a Nice Girl. It took me 5 days of doing nothing but reading. Since then, I've probably read 2,000-3,000 books. A long time. Lots and lots of books. I go through stages where I'll find one author that I like. One of my authors that I really liked, and I've read almost every one of her books, was Joanna. Love her books. She has some really good ones. If you want to read a fun one of hers, go check out one called Wishes. It is really a cute book. Another one of my favorite authors is Joanna. I'm sorry, B.J. Daniels. B.J. Daniels is a very, very, very good writer. And in here, why I said Joanna is she gives a shout out, or talks about one of her best friends, which is Joanna Wayne. And that also is one of my favorite authors in the Harlequin Intrigue books that I have. B.J. Daniels is a very, very good writer. This one here, I loved this book. It is suspenseful, if you like suspense. It is very good. When twilight comes, love this book. Couldn't put it down. Some of her other books that she has written is, she has a series, it's called White Horse, Montana. And it is a really neat series. I think there's 6, maybe 7 books in this series. Very cool book. Another one of her series, which takes in, I like it when an author, you just come to the end of a story and stop and that's it. You have nothing else to do with that book. But I love authors that continue. It's like a saga. This person is in the book, so they go off on that person's story. In Jude Devereaux's, she does the same thing. She brings down characters from her book down through the centuries, and B.J. Daniels has also done that. And there's another one that's called White Horse, Montana, Colbert's. Another one of her series is, and I can't wait for the next one to come out, is White Horse, Montana, Winchester Ranch. And they are so good, you guys. If you like to read, check them out. She's a very good author. Joanna Wayne is a very good author. She's one that I really, really like too. What can I say? I love to read. Can't get enough to read. And these are some very, very interesting, very good, very... Okay, what do I put in them? They have the 3 R's. Readable, romance, and riveting. Those are my 3 R's that I give books that I like to read. Well, I'm going to say goodnight, and I'm going to go get into the book that I am reading, and I don't know what I did with it, but it's a B.J. Daniels book, and I will say good morning, good night, good day, wherever you are. Bye.